actually got up and you went to the lake and you bought yourself an ice cream and you bought yourself a balloon, not thinking, what is everybody going to think? This grown-up person holding a balloon in one hand and an ice cream in the other. But then you sat there feeling so free, so good, so light-hearted. And some weight lifted off your heart. And then you came back and then you went to work. And when you did the project, it was with so much of joy and so much of enthusiasm. And there your boss is saying you've done a brilliant piece of work. And you're wondering, where did this come from? Because you listened to your heart. And these are the kind of moments that we need to give to each ourselves every day. You see, life is not, as the mind will tell you, life is not difficult, it is easy. But people feel that life is very difficult, and we could be caught in situations which are very difficult, and not for short but even for long periods of time. But does that mean that we become depressed and unhappy and keep thinking about that all the time? Suppose you are in a job and you have a bad boss or a bad colleague, or you're not happy with the work that you're doing, or there is an illness in the family, or anything for that matter. That situation is there. But does that mean that you're perpetually depressed? Like she was sharing that she didn't get up for days from her bed. I mean, life became so heavy. Something happens and we freeze it inside. Like for example, if somebody were to come and say something very unpleasant to you, or the person had an argument, or the person gave you a slap or something, how long did all that take? Maybe half an hour, maybe an hour, maybe 2 minutes. Okay? Then what happened? Did the time stand still or did it pass? It passed. You got up, you came back home or wherever you were, and that thing is gone, never ever to come back again. But what do? You think about it once, twice, for a week, for a month, you tie knots in it, you add salt, pepper, chilies to it, and you know, this person said this to me, last week also उसने ऐसे कहा था, और उसने क्या? उसने भी ऐसे कहा था, मेरी तो किस्मत ही खराब है, मेरे को तो जो मिलता है वो ऐसे ही बोलता है, you know, पता नहीं, I do my best, I care for people, and हाँ देखो ऐसे ही होता है. And before you know it, you have built it up so much. And 7 years later, 10 years later, some friend will say, you know, एक बार 10 साल पहले पता है क्या बात है, वो जो बंदा था ना उसने मुझे ऐसे बोला. It's still lying inside, festering inside like a wound. We don't have the capacity to let it go. Then is that person to blame or are we to blame? And gradually, as you understand, you will find that you are the main person in your life. It's not the others. Life is happening to you, people come in contact with you, they love you, they hate you, they disturb you, whatever they do. But how you choose to react, how you choose to respond, that is what matters. What is anger? Anger is a mixture of hurt and helplessness. Something hurts us so deeply, it makes us so helpless that we are not able to respond appropriately in the moment, isn't it? But does anger do you any good? Whether you throw it back at the person or whether you let it fester inside, it's only going to hurt you. Or you could say, okay, you choose to say all this, I don't subscribe to it at all. You can keep quiet very peacefully, very serenely, where the person gets the message loud and clear that whatever I've said has not affected her. She's choosing to be quiet. It's not that she's scared of me. She's choosing to be quiet because she's not in the whole scene, you know, whatsoever. Or you tell the person, that's your opinion. I don't agree with you. It's okay. And you must understand that any person who spills out anger is in a lot of pain. Only when the person is feeling so much pain that he or she could not take it anymore, that they spill it out on you. Isn't it? So in that moment, if instead of taking a thing personally, you could just feel compassion, poor soul, he or she must be really, really hurting inside. Okay? And maybe there may be a situation where in a few moments you can say, I understand how you feel. Can I give you a hug? The whole thing. The person may stiffen up, the person may push you up away, or the person may feel very, very deeply humbled and happy that even when he or she was unreasonable and wrong, someone chose to still be kind and give a hug. If you come to understand that actually you just have this very moment.